we're watching every piece of Star Trek media. But we're taking a little side route here, and we're checking out the first season of Quantum Leap from 1989. And today he's a black guy in episode 7.
Yes, what a cliffhanger. I think I made a joke during it, like, what if he was like a Black Panther? And it sort of came true.
Yeah, we'll see who exactly he is. We have no idea. But yeah, I mean, so far we were kind of joking last episode about how every episode he's just someone who looks pretty identical to him or pretty close. So this is the first time he's jumped into a body that's completely different. I'm sure as the show goes on, he'll probably eventually be a woman and, you know, what else. But we'll see about this episode, the first time they try to do something like this. We've enjoyed the season so far. Had some not great episodes, has some one we really enjoyed. So we're going to finish out at least the first season. And if you guys want us to watch more, you got to subscribe, comment, all that stuff, and let us know. But we're going to get started with episode 7 right now.
If the truth be known, once I got into it, quantum leaping turned out to be a lot of fun. I fought for the faith of a nun and against the mob.
And this isn't the finale, right?
No.
Now all I have to figure out is whose shoes I'm wearing and the path I'm walking.
Oh, no.
Gotta be the 60s. 50s or 60s.
There's gotta be some mistake.
Oh, no.
So why don't you just take Miss Melanie's lunch and get before these boys lose what little control they have?
Well, I gotta say, they perfectly cast all those hicks.
Y'all the southern white folk. I was very curious, like, the tone they're going to take with it, you know what I mean? Guy looks like the bully from every Stephen King adaptation.
He looks just like Henry Bowers.
Jesse, it has got to be 100 degrees. You left me standing here in all this heat.
All right, let's do another take.
They never keep the weeds away.
Aw.
Charles always thought highly of your Sally. I remember him telling me there wasn't a finer in all of Alabama.
Nice little touch of, like, even him being a little taken back, you know, by it.
Well, what do I think about what?
I'm black.
You're black, so?
So?
That's why you're here. To save Miss Melanie from being killed tomorrow afternoon by the Alabama and Pacific.
Oh, God. Is that stock footage, or they really filmed this?
Well, I don't know why anyone would want to go to a place as uncivilized as California.
Oh, they even thought that back then.
Whatever Jesse did at Miss Patty's, it don't make the least bit of never mind to me.
But if Jesse steps out of bounds again, are you going to be responsible?
Don't forget the buttermilk.
Are you all right? Whoa.
What are you doing?
Well, I've done some doctoring in my time.
Well, I'll thank you to please keep your colored voodoo to yourself.
Oh!
Jeez, every time I think they're redeeming her, it's,
Nope. Too far gone.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta think she was born in, like...
Oh, God, yeah. It's 1955. She's probably born in
1860s, 70s?
Oh, God.
All the white folks was flapping their skinny lips off about you sitting down at Miss Patty's today.
Imagine living in a time so simple that a local event like that would be what everyone's talking about that day. No social media, no bullshit news going on.
Oh, yeah, people don't change. They're just the outlets of like, gossiping information has changed.
Yeah, it's like just him sitting at a diner. It's like, oh, everyone's talking about it. It's like no one would give a shit. I mean, obviously not just about this issue, but like anything happening locally, no one cares. Oh, there's a murder down the street? Oh, anyway.
You know you promised to cook chitlins for the church picnic.
I'd heard of chitlins, of course.
Random narration.
I never realized they were pig intestines.
Imagine trying to cook something you're not even familiar with.
Oh, God.
You okay, Papa Jesse? You're looking a little pale.
I'm just a little tired, that's all.
Chitlin.
That damn sound effect.
Quick, go look up the recipe.
Al, help him out.
I got a killer recipe for chitlins.
Oh, in my Italian home, we had chitlins every night.
I got a right to sit at that lunch counter.
No, in 1955 you didn't.
Well, maybe I should have.
No, Sam.
And maybe that's why I'm here.
Oh, who wants to be the white savior?
They saw me as a black man instead of as a hungry man. Now that's wrong.
Oh shit. Just nuts that was the 50s. It's like, it's not that long
It's
ago.
like 70,
70 years ago,
70
yeah.
Yeah, and this is like,
One lifetime ago.
oh no.
Okay.
Well, that's it. He's gone too far.
Okay, the sitting at the diner was like, he didn't know he was black yet or anything, but come on, dude.
As smart as his character is, he's also kind of a dope.
But also, to be fair, if you're living, like us living in a time, no one thinks about that. If you're just in that situation, you see a water fountain, probably don't think about it.
I can't have tea with you, Jesse.
Why not?
It's the way things are. The way things have always been.
I think I understand what he's trying to do and like his uncomfortableness, but it's like, what do you think's gonna happen? Like,
He's optimistic.
What in God's name's wrong with being called?
He was just a little too close to.
I've never used that word, Jesse.
Well, the one you're using isn't much better.
yeah, odd hill to die on there.
I think you've gone just plumb crazy.
Miss Melanie, I'm not the one burning crosses in the front of people's homes.
Oh yeah, I know you knew about that. This whole town talks about everything.
yeah, don't think you're gonna escape
Don't,
that.
Yeah, you're not escaping this one, lady.
Give him time. No man.
Oh no, something's gonna happen.
I know. I was thinking, it's like, dude, he's gonna get this whole family killed.
Oh yeah,
It's like he was sent here to help things.
I didn't even think about that. Him getting himself killed, yeah, but if he gets his family killed, oh god.
You'll be there, don't you?
Oh god. That was a bit dramatic.
You better see how bad you hurt.
Now get in here, man. We gotta get the hell out of here.
Wait, that wasn't intentional? You're telling me that wasn't?
Oh! Jeez, no punches pulled.
Oh, my Lord. Isn't that Joe Willis's car?
She's probably been out there for hours, bleeding.
Miss Millie, get back in the car.
Oh god, I hope there's not some white black hospital thing.
Where you going, Jesse?
To the hospital on the other side of the cemetery.
Lagada? That's a white hospital.
Damn it! Damn it!
What are you waiting for?
We don't accept colored here. I'm sorry.
Well, you're going to be a hell of a lot sorrier if you don't help me, and I mean right now.
Aren't you Delia Parker's son?
Yes, ma'am?
Ooh, the blood on her dress.
Nice.
I want you to help that child.
Oh, they're gonna arrest her.
He's the one, Sheriff.
Jesse.
Oh god.
He's crazy as a loon, Sheriff. Talks to himself.
That's true.
Where's Jesse?
Sheriff arrested him.
Your pig butt here turned him in.
She can't see you, dude.
He's in for a surprise.
Atta girl. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I take that back.
This is one of the few times where, Sam's not around to communicate with, so it's just the other people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is this like the first time Sam's not even like on screen?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, had to use this, of course. Now Al's the main character. Let's go.
Pull off into the cemetery, damn it!
Oh my god.
You didn't have to swear.
What?
Hurt him. Al willed himself into that moment.
I mean, if I reach Miss Melby, then maybe, just maybe, I can reach other women.
Damn it.
Now, you better just get on out of here, Jesse, before I change my mind. Go on.
I'll see you, Al. Thank you for doing what you did for Nell at the hospital.
Well, I was glad to do it, Jesse. And she's doing fine. And she's with her own people. And that is the way it's supposed to be.
Damn it!
Miss Milner, you can't have done what you did without it opening your eyes.
To what? To the fact that the world isn't just?
Once you've seen the light, you cannot go back into the darkness.
Get my egg salad. Jesse?
She's gonna sit down again.
Thank you, Miss Patty.
Never mind, Jesse. I've decided to eat it here. Will you join me for lunch?
Almost timed right. Still pretty good.
Imagine when he comes back. What the?
Oh!
We gotta get out of here.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be sitting here. No, it's
Yeah.
fine. What do you mean? Oh. Want some teenager?
All right, you want to tackle this one?
Well, if there's any two people who should talk about this, it's
It's clearly us.
it's these two white guys right here. Yeah, I enjoyed this one, but it was painful to watch. It was a nice, painful watch. It's good to see the racist bigots get their comeuppance in the end and have a nice conclusion to the story, but getting there, whoo, that was tough. But I'm glad the lady came around because I was ready to just, well, she's dead, fucker. You know, I was ready to be like, ah.
Yeah.
But, you know, hey, came around.
Yeah, I'm wondering at what point she made that decision, if that was her plan that whole time during their conversation, or if she had the change of heart during the conversation or after she sent them away. It's a bit curious. Yeah, I agree. I mean, this is an extremely uncomfortable watch, but, you know, in a good way. You know, they did not hold back. When I first saw that he was gonna, you know, be an African American, I didn't know, like, if that was actually gonna have any, you know, importance to the plot, or if it was just going to be part of it. But no, it was literally the entire point.
Yeah.
You know, I guess I'm glad they did that. But yeah, it was something. I just feel like it's unfortunate that, you know, it's just in the format of what we're doing here. It's not like we're going to have a ton to add. You know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, true. I'm just glad it wasn't tasteless. I feel like the last episode was very Italian mobs, you know. It's
yeah.
Like, so when we saw him, I'm like, oh no. Are they going to go full? But no, it was very, I think, respectfully well done. Like, none of the characters were, like, ridiculous. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't, like, trying to be too funny with, oh, God, Scott Bakula is a white guy, but he's a black guy, so he's trying to do all this, you know. They could have done, like, it could have been really bad.
Yeah.
It could have been really bad, but I think they handled it well. And I like the whole, you know, theme of, like, his relationship with this older woman who's been set in her ways since she was born. Mm-hmm. And even though, you know, it's like, oh, this is the way it's always been. It's like, it doesn't matter. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And we gotta be better.
It's crazy that, you know, so like when I was a kid learning about the civil rights movement and everything, you know, as a kid, you don't understand like the concept of time really. So, you know, as a kid, it's like, oh man, this was forever ago. You know what I mean? Like, this was a different world. It was forever ago. But now, you know, growing up, it's been basically, you know, 15 years since I even learned about it. So, like, having just a little bit more of a scope of time, even though, you know, we're still obviously young, but even just knowing now, like, wow, this was only 70 years ago and it was like this. But take that back to when this show came out, 89. Only a little over 30 years in real time from when this would have been taking place, and they're already giving this commentary on it, clearly showing, you know, these people in the episode as the antagonists, you know, and in the wrong. I don't know what media was like at that time in the late 80s when it comes to this. I don't know if it was all in this style, because it felt very much, you know, similar to what we would see today of something tackling this topic. It didn't come off as too dated to me. Maybe a few things here and there, some of the jokes and stuff, but overall, I was surprised by, even though it's, you know, 89 would be what, 24 years ago. You know, even though it's
not 24
or 34, yeah, 34. Yeah, over 30 years ago, it's still, you know, handled that subject the way it did. But yeah, just unfortunately, I mean, look, we're here doing a reaction to a goofy time travel show. I appreciate that they took a more serious tone with this episode, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I have a bunch of knowledge or, you know, anything to add to this. Like, I'm pretty ignorant to the situation, obviously. So, but I enjoyed it, even though it was uncomfortable.
Yes, I agree.
But for you guys out there that watched this 30 years ago, you know, or maybe if you just watched it recently, whatever your situation is, let us know what you think of the episode, or maybe there's a bunch of stuff we're ignorant to about this topic that you can let us know. That would be excited to read in the comments. Most importantly, if you want us to continue the show beyond the first season, you got to let us know and subscribe, become part of the target audience.